Welcome back to the channel, viewers. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday as I am and enjoying summer wherever you are. Now let's just dive right in. Today I'm going to cover a project I've covered a few times, most recently right there in mid-May, about 2 months ago. Courage the Cowardly Dog is the project, ticker symbol CCDOG on Ethereum. So it's obviously been around for several months. It is holding strong at right around the 1 million market cap levels, but most importantly, CCDOG has a big tier 1 exchange listing coming at some point soon. This is not a low tier 1 or a tier 1, tier 2 slash. This is a major tier 1 exchange listing. Now, you know how it works. The exchanges never actually tell the project when they're going to list it, so they don't know, but they usually time the announcements when the market is starting to tick back up again, and that's what we're seeing lately, like with these bonk ecosystem coins pumping. Low caps are becoming hot. Once again, I would expect this exchange listing any day, frankly, definitely sooner rather than later. Now let's check out the charts. Here it is. So CCDOG has been trading for exactly 4 months since the first week of March. It hit an all-time high of around 3.1 million market cap in early June. That was a month ago. Now it's at 1.1 million, so it's about 65% off its all-time high, that is normal. The average dip after the first ATH is between 60 and 80%, give or take, so that is totally as expected. The project is coming up on 100 holders, or coming up on 1,000 holders, about 935 right now. That will be a big deal when they hit the big 1,000. The project is on Ethereum, as I mentioned. ETH is kind of heating up right now. So here it is. You look at the 7-day column. ETH is up 6% on the week. That is way outperforming Bitcoin at 2%. It is outperforming Solana at 2%, and it is tied for the best performer on the week in the top 10 with Dogecoin and Lido staked Ether. So Ethereum is where you want to be. Now, additionally, you might notice that the DEX trading volume, 24-hour volume, isn't that big for CCDOG. That's because most of the volume comes from their centralized exchange list. And Courage the Dog is on coinmarketcap.com. That is a big deal. And then you can go down here, check out the exchanges. They're on Biconomy. That is a top 30 exchange, basically a tier 1 exchange. They are available for USA traders right there. And their 24-hour volume is pretty good, about $437,000. So most people buying and selling this coin probably want to do it on Biconomy. Also, AscendX is pretty good 24-hour volume, about 50K. Uniswap only has a couple $1,000 volume. You can still buy or sell it there. It's probably recommend to buy it on Biconomy, which again is available for USA traders and pretty much everyone else. Now let's check out the CCDOG Twitter page, see what is new with the project. Here is another video from Gazipiter, a longtime contributor to the project. In the video, he speculates on which exchanges it might be for the upcoming listing. You can take a look if you would like. Here, Gazipiter is, again, another video earlier in the week just telling people to be patient. Crypto is a game of patience, particularly when it comes to these exchange listings, because it can happen within a couple days or even within a month or two. You just don't know. And here is the dev, Crypto Conrad, staying active as ever. And as I mentioned many times when I talked about this guy, he always comes through with his word. You just have to be patient. Here's a pretty cool giveaway the project is doing. So they are going to give away $50,000 total to the 5 most active CCDOG community members if this project hits a $50 million market cap. So again, if CCDOG hits 50 million market cap, he'll give away $10,000 each to the 5 biggest shillers, most active members of this project community. That is pretty cool. I have not really seen another giveaway structured like that, like incentivized. Pretty good. I like that indeed. And he also reminds people it's a 0% tax token. This is on Ethereum, so you want to check that. Liquidity has been locked, contract has been renounced, very active roadmap and all that sort of stuff. What kind of memes do we have here? Even Trump understands the language of courage. This cycle belongs to the dogs like CCDOG. Time to spread the word. Big things are coming. Yes, indeed, they are. And now to refresh your memory on the narrative and the story behind Courage the Cowardly Dog, that's his full name, that's what he looks like right there. He is a pink dog, and in line with the color pink, he's kind of soft, even a little bit cowardly. He's not exactly your tough guy, your tough watchdog, guard dog who's going to protect the family against intruders and in the event of disasters. So his full story is that he was abandoned by his parents in Kansas, his dog parents, and he was adopted by some elderly human parents in the town of Nowhere, Kansas. Kansas. This is the home that they all live in, and here are his elderly parents. But then there's this supernatural alien invasion of the town of Nowhere, Kansas. And so it is up to Courage, the cowardly dog, to develop some machismo, some bravado, and then guard his human parents against these attacking aliens. So, how does it tie in with crypto? Well, Courage token empowers holders to navigate the volatile crypto landscape with the same determination that our favorite pink dog uses to protect his family from supernatural threats. And then the Telegram group, I know I don't usually go over TG groups in my videos, but this one is getting a lot of traction. Here's the dev. He's active every day, every hour. They also have a moderator. Not all Telegram groups do. Then we have some memes, Pump It, Send It. We have some organized raids. We have some buy announcements. We have more memes. Courage shooting a bow and arrow, presumably killing an alien. Here is Courage flying his helicopter, presumably dropping grenades on the enemy, etc., etc. And so that is pretty much it for this Courage video. So I think the most bullish thing right now is just the market cap, perfect level, $1 million, high liquidity on Biconomy. So you can enter a decent sized position like $5,000. There's a major tier 1 listing coming at some point, so this price isn't going to go down at the tier 1 listing. It's either going to go up a little bit or a lot. And considering you can ape a position with size at that market cap, you are looking at a very good risk-reward ratio right here, if you ask me. Obviously, do your own due diligence yourself. That goes well beyond this video. Never invest more than you can afford to lose. That is it for now. Drop a comment down below. Hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. Ben Crypto signing out. Catch you later.